You're not there to frighten them away.
You gotta be a people person.
Form a relationship.
Stand there, nice and pleasant.
Courteous and cordial. Well-mannered.
Very respectful.
As nice as possible.
Articulate. Considerate.
Sensitive.
Warm.
Happy.
But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Horrible. It's horrible. It's cheap. It's cheap and it's embarrassing. But the young kids today, they love it because they seem to think bouncer means tough guy.
I'm very proud to be called.
Well, I used to mind the toughest clubs in Britain, all over the country. I had about 20,000 barroom brawls. All the young kids out there, they want to make a name for themselves. But I've retired. But you never know, so I keep well and I'm fast. And I'm always thinking, and I'm always on the ball. 48. Everybody in the country knows me. When I'm driving along and they go, Lenny, I'll go, Bosh, #1.
I'm Mike DeMeo. I'm Frank DeMeo.
All I've ever known, all them years, all I've ever known is violence, 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 violence. I fucking hate violence. I detest it. But I'd done it for 40 years or 30 years in the club world. But I'd done it to put food on the table.
The average pay was $100 an.
Where anybody's drinking alcohol, of course it's tense because you know they come in nice guys. They have drinks, and after the 5th drink, I don't know what it is, they want to be tough guys. Why? Why do you want to be a tough guy? You got a £500 suit on. Why do you want to be a tough guy? You get your suit ripped, you wind up smothered in blood. How is that a good night out?
He put his teeth right in my...
It's more violent now in the 90s out there than it's ever been.
I love the violence.
As soon as there was trouble, I would turn in a second from a nice guy to a raving lunatic.
It's impossible.
I've said to people, no, you can't come in, we're full up. And they're pulling a gun out, they want to put a bullet in me nut. Why? Because you're on drugs, you're drugged up, you want to put one in my nut, because I said you can't come in the club. Where's their brains? So I used to get fuming.
Down.
If good guys come in and pleasant guys come in, you... Hello, good evening, thank you. Good evening, sir, thank you, have a nice night. Now, when the guys come in who want to be tough guys, then there's a different look. You want to see that look?
You see me at the gym, I'm like, oh, good morning, how are you? How was your day?
You get a lot of girls come up, you know, and can we get in for nothing? Can we? No, you're not on the guest list. We go to bed with you. Or when? And I've done a few, and they was on the guest list for years. Then when they started sagging and getting old, they come off the guest list.
If you was to do anything in a club, like say get a quick...
Too brutal. You got 'em?
Fingers twisted, discarding a screwdriver.
10 times.
Scar, upper right shoulder.
You got pins in there and pins in there.
Stabbed in the side, stabbed in the leg.
Left for dead.
Kick drop.
Mobs coming to get us.
Back bitten.
Shot twice.
Cars driven over the top of us.
Head busted open.
Petrol bombed.
Punctured lung.
Stabbed.
Bludgeoned.
Battered, mangled,
Mauled.
and severed.
But nothing really worth talking about.
It is laughable. Absolutely laughable. What they're doing, they're getting young kids, I don't know, out of offices, out of college. Then they're sending them to these programs where they're trying to learn someone how to restrain people. That is the biggest lot of cobblers I've ever heard in my whole life.
I got certified. I don't have a record. I mean, I've gone to court. I've been charged with felonies, but
These kids you got on the door now with the badges, say to them, what does your mum do? Oh, she works in an office. What does your father do? Oh, he's in a camp. How can they be tough guys?
Anybody can be a doorman now, but
I'm down from 22 stone to about 17, 13, 18 stone. I want to lose weight because I know the less weight you carry, the faster you are. But these new breed of doormen, they're pumping steroids into them and they're getting larger. And if they can get 23, 24 stone, they're over the moon.
a lot of doormen use steroids for size and bulk.
What about there's a fight? It takes them 3 weeks to put their hands up. The new breed of doormen are what you call posers. They look good. But then when it goes off, where are they? In the corner, looking good.
Coming.
I was born probably a lovely kid. Then my father died at 4 when I was 4, and a stepfather moved in when I was 5. He broke my legs when I was 5, broke my jaw when I was 6, broke all my ribs when I was 7, bashed me right up until I was 12. I went to a Prue school to get away from him. I went out thieving and got nicked and went to Prue school. I went to a borstal. I went to prison. And I was bashed as a kid by this evil stepfather. And then what happens, 8 builds up inside you when you you hate the world. I was gonna give him a strong talking to once, but on my mother's deathbed, she promised me, please don't ever go at him. And I promised her I would never ever go at him. And I found out about 2 weeks ago he died. And I don't drink. I ain't drunk for 20 years. I had a shandy that night. People often compare me to Marlon Brando. I could have been a contender, Charlie. You was my brother. You never looked after me. Instead of a good fighter, I was a bum. Why didn't you look after me, Charlie? I was your brother. Good? Thank you.
I've always been into acting at the time.
Did you ever study acting?
No, I come from the street. Every day's an act. So I'm the professor.
I did a movie in junior high school. It was called Superman's Made.
Have you heard me talk American? I'm from New York. I've been here 4.5 years. I love England. I love the Queen. I love Prince Diana. I love everybody. I'm from New York.
This is a Stallone scrapbook. We've been collecting.
Theirs is the curse of the gypsy blood, and they don't know how to rest. If they just went straight, they might go far. He's a rolling stone, and it's bred in the bone. He's a man who won't fit in.
Do you think some of the real macho bouncers are actually covering up some kind of weakness?
Yeah, I think it's 80% of the puffs, aren't they?
So, Lenny, how come they always shot you in the butt?
I don't know, because they're cowards. They do me from behind. They won't go to the front. You know why? I'm so fast. Now you know I'm a good actor? Thank you. Okay, boys. Let's call it a day.
Sit you in the crowd screaming out, they're down.